come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard.
Yes, indeed. Remember, the key to success is working hard. And for our country, we must have regards. We must work to build Grenada, Karaku, and the Petit Martinique. This is our home. And I am certain you're doing everything to enhance your home, to transform your home, to make it better for not just you, but your children and children. I want to welcome you to the Dynamic Hour. Again, I want to encourage those who are viewing via Facebook and YouTube to please share the live. Sharing is caring. This is the first program I'm having since returning from New York. And I'm happy to be back in Grenada. I'm happy to be back in the studio to be able to communicate with the viewers on YouTube and on Facebook, because when I was in New York, I was communicating directly to the people on Facebook and not on YouTube. So the 2,000 plus viewers on YouTube, they were missing out unless they are also viewers on Facebook. A number of them reached out to me to say that they're not seeing me, or they're looking every night or every morning and they're not lucky to bounce up the program to see the program. So it's something that, I'm happy about, that you're able to view, you're able to see. But please share the live. Sharing is caring. The folks on Facebook, they have been doing a very fantastic job in sharing the program on their page. And because they have been doing that, what we saw was a significant jump in the viewership of the program. And while one may say, well, Kem, you were doing one program per day and not two while you were out in New York, and even before, all right? Because normally I would do a morning program and a nightly program. But when I was in New York, I did only a morning program. So some may say, well, it's just one you did every day. So everybody will actually go in and look and view, because normally you would have people viewing during the morning time, and then you would have people viewing during the night time. But it may not be the same viewers. You might have people who just love to look at the program during the night, and you have those who like to look at it during the morning. Maybe that's the time they have on their hand to do so. So again, just saying, you have been doing a very fantastic job in sharing the program. We have seen the program I did before I came back to Grenada. 15,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 21,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 17,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 16,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 16,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 22,000 persons, 22,600 persons, or we could just say 22,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 10,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 10,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 11,000 people viewed that program the one before. 12,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 13,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 15,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 15,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 11,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 9,000 plus people viewed that program the one before. 12,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 13,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 15,000 plus viewed that program the one before. 15,000 plus viewed that program the one before, 10,000 plus viewed that program the one before, 19,000 plus people, and we can go on and on and on. I mean, my numbers is twice times what the other people put together would have on a daily basis. All of them put together. My numbers are way more than theirs. In fact, one individual, she's on the opposition side, she does a program once per week, and she would fight to get half of the numbers that I'm getting. Sometimes she's about 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. It depends, right? But generally, she's within the 7,000 mark. But I'm saying all of this to say, when you put all the opposition forces together, all their programs on a daily basis together, the numbers still cannot match my numbers. So people are continuing to view the program, and they're enjoying the fact that I'm sharing the positive things that are happening in Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. But thanks to you, you continue to share the program. And that is what is important. You continue to share the program. So more and more people are listening. More and more people are getting the information. And that is very good. I want to say to you, we have seen two opposition senators resigning. We saw a female resign earlier, well, 2 or 3 days ago, and now a male. And I did tell you, I did post on my Facebook page that I got word that that individual will resign in soon time. So we got that confirmation today. In fact, the New Today put out a piece speaking to that resignation a while ago. So I knew that way before, and many people would say, well, Kem Jones, it seems as though you have information that a lot of people don't. Well, when the news broke about that female senator, I broke that news. I passed it on to great many of the people who circulated it. All right? This one, with the male senator on the opposition side, just after I broke the news with the female senator, I posted on my Facebook page that a male senator will soon come, all right, will soon resign from the opposition. And we are getting word of that from the New Today a while ago that senator resigned, all right? So it's not surprising. It is not surprising. The young people are leaving the NNP. They're not interested in the NNP's message. The new nasty party has been, a plague to great many people, home and abroad, and it's now showing up. People are getting to understand that the way forward is not with the NNP, the new nasty party. It is not, right? If you want Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique to move forward, if you want Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique to develop, you need to go with the NDC, the National Democratic Congress, with our beloved Prime Minister, the most honorable Deacon Mitchell, and the team. A while ago, I saw the Honorable Andy Williams sweating. He was on that project site where they're doing the first of the Build Back Better houses, right? So it's like a pilot, or should I say a model or a showcase? We can say it that way. So he was actually there on site today, Sunday, all right? And he was sweating there because it's very hot in Grenada. And he was on that site. And that was really good, showing what the Build Back Better project would look like, meaning the houses and so on. And I tell people, just give NDC time. Give NDC time, and they would prove themselves. Do not try to hurry them up. They're going to do it right. All right? I was trying to download that piece from Andy, but I was not successful. I will try again. But it was spoken about recently.
To invest heavily in the housing sector, specifically to implement resilient standards in the construction industry following the July 1st passage of Hurricane Beryl. Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Honorable Andy Williams, says Project Build Back Better is one of the initiatives that will provide hurricane-resistant, more resilient houses for residents in St. Patrick in the first instance. $15 million have been allocated for the project, which seeks to construct smart, resilient homes that will withstand future disasters. The project will be launched mid-September in collaboration with the Ministry of Social Development and Community Development and Housing. Rainwater harvesting will also be included in the structures.
We have a concrete frame where you have pillars or columns going right up to the ceiling of the building. And also we have a parapet roof in that structure also. In that case, we solve the problem of increasing the resilience of the building and also giving folks a hurricane resilient roof. We also going to have in Project Build Back Better rainwater harvesting. We are going to have included natural lighting, and so you can decrease on the energy costs. And the project is really aimed at assisting people who lost their houses and so during burial. So this project is a project that was developed by MIT, and we have a pilot project that is taking place right now. We will have a project launch on the 17th of September 2024 in St. Patrick's, which we are going to present this new structure to the public. And the idea is that as government, we're supposed to be leading from the front. And going forward, this is the model we want to adopt, so that when we give someone a house to live in, we are giving them something proper, something that can withstand a category 3, 4, 5 hurricane, and something that is built for the future.
Each house will be available for less than $100,000.
The Ministry of Social Development, after Hurricane Beryl, went around and did the assessment as to the folks that was affected by the hurricane. This project firstly will be dealing with assisting those folks who got affected. We are in talks with the Housing Authority of Grenada, who is looking to develop a plan so that folks who are not affected by burial and who want to buy into this project can access it and buy it, and to really to have a home for themselves. So we have another option which Housing Authority we are hoping will take up, so that the ordinary Grenadians can have access to those homes also, because these homes are future homes. It's affordable. You're talking about having a 2 or 3 bedroom house for less than $100,000. And really and truly on the market now, a 2 and 3 bedroom house costs maybe in the vicinity of $200,000. So this, we can see young professionals, people who have ordinary jobs, once they can access the financing, they will be able to have a home that is affordable and that is geared towards the future and hurricane resistance also. From government side, this is something that we will want to push, because in the case of another natural disaster, we don't want it to be going back and spending the same money again on the same houses. So if we can eradicate this problem now by assisting people to build in a more hurricane resistant manner, then it means in another disaster we'll have less work to do, less money to spend, and our taxpayers' money can be put into other things.
According to Minister Williams, by the end of the year, over 150 households in St. Patrick will benefit from the project. He also spoke of employment opportunities that will be available.
By December, we want to assist approximately 150 to 200 households by now and December of this year. And next year, we will look to continue it again, because we saw a lot of houses, over 700 houses got affected by burial through Grenada, Karaku, and Petit, Martinique. We are not going to employ any prefab methods where the money will be going outside to companies. We are going to use our local companies here, like the Hubbards and the Ramdanis and the Purcell and M&N. We are going to use these companies to purchase the materials. But also, the beauty about this is that we split up the contractual work. So the person who's building is not a person who's painting, is not a person who's doing the plumbing, is not a person who's doing the electrical. In that case, we are creating employment for different people within communities. We are spreading, the whole employment situation so that we can reduce the level of employment. And the monies that we have, MIT got $15 million to really embark on this project. And this $15 million should be put into the pockets of the ordinary Grenadian people. So, for example, I've contacted gentlemen from the lines who were just on the block, just linemen and so, and we have our 3 painting team now from these guys who are going out every day to paint. Now, the alternative of this is that they could be linemen by the block asking for a handout, but now they are put in a position where they can earn $1.
Right. So thank you very much there, the Honorable Andy Williams. Yeah, and he was out today. I was trying to get that video. Right. It's a long one, so let me try to get a little piece out of that. He was out today.
Good day, guys. Good afternoon to everyone. You can share the live as you enter. You want to talk about Project Build Back Better? I'm actually on the site today. So we want to just share you some of the things that we are doing on this project. So you can share it. And who qualifies for the Build Back Better is people who are affected by burial. The government is embarking on a program or this project where we will assist people who were affected by Hurricane Beryl. So the Ministry of Social Development went around and they did the assessment in Karaku, Petit, Martinique, St. Patrick's, St. David's, St. Andrews, St. Mark's, all over Grenada. And we have a database with all the folks who were affected by burial. And yes, we could have gone ahead and do something faster, but guess what? We wanted to make sure that we give people something proper when we are giving them. We are government, and we should lead by example. Not go back and do the same thing again, and we're back in the same situation next year again. So we had engineers who came, right? We had a concept, I had a concept, and engineers came and they made the concept a reality. We have designs and everything for this project, right? So it's not just a project that we just take and we just do like that. We took our time, got the design. We are building a model house now, so everyone can come, all the builders can come and see what it is that we are doing. And if they have any doors or anything, they can take their time, look at it, so that when they go back, they know exactly what they are doing. Now, when we start this project, guys, we plan to affect 200 households by September to December. 200 households. And there's a saying, I keep on saying it. Give me 6 hours to cut a tree, I will take 4 hours to plant. Because you don't want to plant properly. The execution is the simplest thing, but you must plan. So what we did is that we planned. We built a model after the plan. Thank you very much, boss. And right, we build a model so that the plan can actually be backed by the actual. And we're looking to finish this unit by next Friday. We're looking to finish all the painting, the plumbing, the electrical, everything, the structures, everything. So that's why today the guys are out on Sunday and they're already working hard to ensure that we meet those deadlines. Right, so let me just turn the camera and show you. So this year, the guys did this morning. No, they are putting up this year is the front of the house. And they are doing the front and the siding. Yeah, all right. And if you look, you will see that although it's board, but it is attached. It's attached to the frame. And that's the idea. We have the flooring. And if you notice, we did not put ply. We did not put ply on the flooring. When you put ply, if water also fall on the floor with the ply, it could damage it faster. So what we put is more durable wood on the flooring. This here is a part for the bathroom and toilet. So the foundation for the bathroom and toilet will be concrete. Right? Will be concrete. And also, by this pillar here, you'll have the walls coming up by the side. And the walls will be for the same bathroom and toilet for the back of it. So we're not going to put board on the bathroom and toilet structure because that's the water and so will be flowing. And we don't want the water to damage the board if you put board. Even though you put concrete board, after a while the water can seep through and cause it to deteriorate even faster. So when you look at the roof that we have is a parapet roof. And if you look at the roof also, the guys, they put the steel over the board and it was cast when they were doing the wing beam. So there's no way these rafters can move because they are into the beam. And you have the steel on top of it that keeps it down. So, right, and this is a parapet roof. So the water will run from the top here and will go to the back. And these 3 corners here, 1, 2, 3 corners of the roof, it will have a protection on it, which is a concrete protection. So the wind, which goes over the roof. So basically, the wind cannot get to the roof. The only part it can get is in the back section. And in the back section of it, we are going to make even the part that goes out, the rafters go out, we're going to make it shorter, so there's less play for the wind. And we are going to put spouting in the back here, and also a tank to encourage rainwater harvesting. So this, folks, is not a typical boathouse. It's not a typical boathouse, right? It's a boathouse with a difference. It's a boathouse with a concrete frame, and that house will be able to withstand hurricane up to whatever category. So even, let me just show you the beauty of this again, because even in the future, if you want to change this house to a wall house, right? So we give you a house and we give it with potential. If you want to change this out to a wall house, what you do, you can take out this wooden frame here. You can take it out, put blocks, right? Put blocks, and immediately you have a wall house. I take out all this here and put blocks. All this here could be blocks. Everything could be blocks, right? All this could be blocks. And if you want to go to do an upstairs, because we are concreting on top here again, all this here is concrete. All this here is concrete. You can cast the roof and you can go up to another level. So these are the opportunities you have with this project, Build Back Better. This one that we are building here is a 2-bedroom one. We also have a design for a 3-bedroom one. And guess what? The 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom, you can build that for under $100,000. A young professional who is working and is making $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 can afford to buy one of this. Even if you have to go and make a payment to the bank, you're talking about $500 a month. It's cheaper than renting, much cheaper than renting. So this year is the future. This year is a wonderful start for everyone. London, this is in housing scheme. We are doing one project in the south. We are doing 2 of this project, same project, in St. Patrick. So that's what we're doing as the model. We are going to launch on September 17th. After we launch, the ceiling. And that's where you're going to see the implementation will be really fast. Karaku and Petit Martinique, the minister have the drawings and everything, and he too will be embarking on this project at the same time. So you're talking about Karaku, Petit Martinique and Grenada will be embarking on this to really push this. And I'm saying, if we adopt this style of building, then what it means that we are changing the housing market. We are getting rid of the flimsy boat houses, and now we are giving someone a proper house with proper structures that can withstand hurricane. And it means that even we at government can take all the taxpayers' money and put it into something else. And every time you have a hurricane, we have to come back and be doing the same thing over and over again. So that's the ultimate project, Build Back Better. And I understand that they have a lot of misinformation outside. The people are just bad mind. Some folk just bad mind. They see something good and they want to just bad mind it. So that's why I'm making it my duty to inform you, the people. Keep you in touch, so you don't have to listen to any fake news and any bad mind news, but you can get it from straight from the horse's mouth, right? So by next Friday, this should be complete, and we will invite people to come and view it and come and see it and everything. Yes, we put a 3D drawing on Facebook and so for people to see, on the news and so for people to see, but then you can actually come by next week and walk through this building and see what we are talking about. In addition, the beauty of this project also, it creates employment, because the person who is doing the building here is not a person who is doing the plumbing, and it's not a person who is doing the electrical, and not a person who is doing the painting. We could have let one person do everything, but we want to create employment for everyone. So, as I said on news and Facebook and so, we have some guys in the lines already who are on the block linemen, and these guys, we engaged them, and what they did, they formed some teams, and they are out now painting on a daily basis. We are going to engage the plumber and the carpenters on the same lines. Sorry, the plumbers and the electricians from the same guys, from the same lines. And they will be doing electrical and plumbing. So you're talking about guys who could have been just linemen on the block. Right now they have employment. So when a day comes, they don't have to be just linemen and just not doing anything at all. But they can be working and making an income for themselves and for their families. And it will not stop at the lines. You're talking about going through the length and breadth of Grenada and creating employment for our young people. People who feel that everything is lost. Because again, not everyone is good in the office and all these things. Some people are just good with their hands and they're just not given a chance. And sometimes some of what these guys need is just some guidance. So if you have someone who can go out to them and say, hey, listen, we have opportunities that you can take advantage of. This is how you can take advantage of it. And if you can guide them, then you can help them change their ways and help them be on a more positive side. If you do that, then all this gun violence and all these things that you're seeing all over the place, that can stop. Because now the youth see that they have something to live for, they have opportunities that they can take advantage of. And that is the level of hope we want to bring to our constituency and Grenada on a whole. So this project Build Back Better, guys, is not just about building back for after the hurricane, but it's all about also creating employment for people, building more resilient houses, and ensuring that our taxpayers' money can be put into better use. Right? So, guys, I don't want to stay long, but you can share the live. Let as much people see as possible. Share, talk about it, spread the news. Tell your friends, tell your family. Let them know what is going on. And last thing before I leave is that this project is for people who got affected by beryl. But this is such a wonderful project, right? Even though you're not affected by beryl and you want to purchase one of these homes, I'm speaking to the Housing Authority now so that they can have a provision for people who are not affected that is willing to pay for one of these houses. And as a young professional, if you can get one of these houses and you can pay $500 a month, I'm telling you, this is excellent. It means that, and you can even, as you grow, you can convert this house into a wall and anything you want to do. So that is again is the whole beauty of it. And we are speaking to the Housing Authority, and we will come to an agreement where they can build houses for people, right? So for those who want a house like this. So if you are affected by beryl, again, what we do, we assist you. You don't have to pay. You don't. So forget the false news was saying that we're charging people for this. No, you don't have to pay once you're affected by beryl. If you're not affected by beryl and you want to buy one of these houses, then we are talking to the Housing Authority who can arrange that for you. And that is what we want to do. So, guys, blessed Sunday. When the guys finish, I'll post some pictures so you can see the progress as we go along. We want to be as transparent as possible. We want to be as transparent as possible. So, blessed Sunday. Stay safe. Share the live. Other people want to hear about this and see this. So, share the live, and so when they come on, they can, if someone in church and so on, when they come on, they can see exactly what this live was all about. But I'll just show you a little bit of what is going on.
Yes. So, folks, again, that was the Honorable Andy Williams. And he's a man of action. He's not a talker. He's an action man. And we are seeing that clearly. He spoke about the whole Build Back Better project. And within no time, we see him on the project site with the workers getting the job done. And I love the fact that he's making it clear, because you see the NNPs out there spreading misinformation, spreading lies, that people have to pay for it, even if they were affected by Hurricane Beryl, even if their homes were destroyed, completely destroyed by Hurricane Beryl. That is not true. That is not true. The NDC administration, they made it very clear. The people, remember, they did an assessment, right? Ministry of Social Development and NADMA and the whole squad. They went around and they did an assessment of all the people whose houses were totally or completely damaged, those who were partially damaged, those who lost the roof or maybe part of the house, right? So they have that kind of data, they have that kind of information. So they then know how many houses They have to construct in Petit, Martinique, in Karaku, and in Grenada. So they're smart enough to plan, because it doesn't make sense you hurry and want to do something stupid. So they plan, and then they would execute. And we are seeing it now before our very eyes. So it's like a model. They're doing one now, then I think they're doing two in St. Patrick as a model. And then they launch the project officially. And then you'll see the guys go there and do the work. And what I love about the project is the fact that not the same contractor who building, who will get the contract to do the plumbing, the electrical, and the painting. So you have painters, right? People who will get the work to do the painting. Let's say 3, 4, 5 guys to do the painting on a house. So one person gets the contract and hires about 2 or 3 people with them. Then you have the plumber who would get the contract and hire 2 or 3 people with him. Then you have the electrician who would get the contract and hire 2 or 3 people. So a lot of jobs will be created. And that is what is born in the NNP. The NNP is angry. They vex because jobs will be created for our brothers and sisters, or friends, or colleagues, or family members, and people are wrong, right? Jobs will be created because, you see, the NNP is now known as the party who hates good things. The NNP doesn't like to hear the good news. They don't want to see good things happen for Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. That is why every time on their programs, on their platforms, it's just negativity, negativity, negativity. That's how they're functioning. But I stated, or I made a post sometime recently, and I said, be very wary or very careful when a naked person offers you a shirt. Because the NNP is naked, but still they're offering people certain things and saying certain things to make people believe that they're doing certain things and they're getting certain things done. But that's not the case. Be very careful when a naked person offers you a shirt. Why are they not using the shirt for themselves? Why are they not going and help the NNP supporters? Why are they not actually helping? You see the Honorable Tevin Andrews, for example. He and his team and the people in Karaku, they're cleaning the Paradise Beach. They're taking out the galvanizing, the water. Right? I mean, it's a huge undertaking, but they're doing it because they understand the Paradise Beach got #1 over and over again. The Paradise Beach, over and over again. They just placed #1 for the best beach in the world, over and over. So they know that by cleaning it, keeping it pristine, they would attract the tourists again, and revenue will circulate in the country. That is important, you know, very important. And then you have different teams going around in the communities and taking up the galvanized, taking up the debris and so on, so it can be transported to Grenada. So the Honorable Tevin Andrews, he's not a talker, he's a doer. He's getting the job done. He's getting the job, while you have the NNP, goons, surrogates, zygotes, sycophants, pundits, just blah, 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 blah. You have one, you know, he's in Karaku. This guy who is always on social media, he's ungrammatic. He has this big teeth kind of thing out of his mouth, whatever his name be. I remember he used to live somewhere in Gulf Coast, and for whatever reason, they kick him out. You know, anyways, he doesn't want the salt to even talk about, really. He's nowhere in this thing. But I'm saying they're talking. They're not serious about seeing the transformation come to life in Karaku, in Petit Martinique, in St. Patrick, in Grenada. They're not, the NNP, pundits, surrogates, goons, and all of these people. They're not interested in seeing good things happen for the people of Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. They don't want that to happen for you. And I think we need to start, you know, framing them, right? We need to start polishing our message in such a very simple way so that the Grenadian people home and abroad can you know, define them, can know them easily. I think what we need to do is to start to define them. That is what I wanted to see, to define them in a very simple, simple way. The NNP surrogates, pundits, goons, all of them, they don't want good for Grenada. And I think that is what we must let people know. And they're not just standing by and praying and hoping that bad things happen to Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. They're actually aiding and abetting. They are working towards that. They're putting their hands and their resources in it to undermine, to disrupt, to delay, to derail, to discourage people from doing things. They're destructive. They're no good. And we must say it and let people understand, because there is enough evidence to prove that they don't want good for Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. They just want things to fall apart. They want Grenada to be on its knees. They want destruction to befall this country. And they are working towards it. And they're pumping resources into it, to undermine this democracy and to derail the relief effort and to derail the rebuilding effort and to derail the recovery effort in Karaku and Petit Martinique and St. Patrick and St. Mark and those places. So we have to define them in a very simple way. The NNP, goons, surrogates, pundits, zygotes, sycophants, all of them, they don't want good for Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. They want to see bad things happen so they can jump for joy, because they want that kind of moment so they can waltz their way back into power. That is how nasty, how bad-minded they are. I mean, there's a stench coming from them. It's so stink that you wonder. They're nasty to the core. They don't want good for Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. And we must define them so that the ordinary person can understand, and you can prove, you can show them. They would rejoice over every single thing that happens bad in this country. That is what they want. But folks, I am saying we have a team of men and women who are getting the job done. They are getting the job done. And I'm really, really happy to see that. So we also know about Project 500. So Project Build Back Better, you saw the piece speaking to it, and then you saw the Honorable Andy Williams on site with one of the model. Now let us feature the Project 500.
Set to transform its housing landscape with the launch of Project 500, an ambitious initiative to construct 500 affordable, sustainable homes using advanced technologies and efficient building methods. The Housing Authority of Grenada will manage this groundbreaking special project aimed at providing high-quality housing for Grenadians. Homes in Project 500 will feature energy-efficient roofing, energy-efficient windows, low-flow plumbing fixtures, and rainwater harvesting systems, which promote environmental responsibility and reduce overall living cost. Phase 1 of the project commenced in June with the clearing of the first site in Dunfermline, St. Andrew, to construct 17 homes as a show site, demonstrating various construction techniques and materials. Phase 2 will see the continued development of infrastructure and the construction of 80 additional homes on the Dunfermline site. Chairman of the Housing Authority of Grenada, Hugh Thomas, says Project 500 sets a new benchmark for living and construction standards in Grenada.
Project 500 is a testament to our commitment to improving the quality of life for all Grenadians. This will be done by utilizing innovative techniques and construction practices, which in turn would lower the cost of homes and make it more affordable, but keeping the high quality that people expect. This project not only addresses the need for housing, but also sets the standard for sustainable living in Grenada.
The project will be implemented through 4 strategic categories. 1, utilizing large parcels of land to create new communities, starting with Dunfermline, Grenville Vale, Beauchejou in St. George, and Dumfries in Karaku. 2, public-private partnerships. 3, the purchasing of various land parcels to support a range of housing initiatives. And 4thly, engaging private landowners to provide smaller land parcels for development, ensuring broader opportunities for home ownership. Prime Minister of Grenada, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, emphasized the transformative potential of the project, stating, and I quote, Project 500 represents a bold and visionary investment in our nation's future. This initiative underscores our government's unwavering commitment to ensuring that our people have access to affordable, comfortable, safe, and sustainable homes. We are not only addressing our current housing challenges, but also paving the way for a brighter, more resilient Grenada.
That's good news, because the housing stock in Grenada, that is a very important one. We need to get more low-income houses, more affordable homes. We need to make that available to our people. All right, because you go around the island and you realize, or the islands, and you realize that people are paying a lot for rent. But if you can get a home and pay $500 every month, and you have a good work, at the end, you would own that home. And I think that's a really, really good idea. And this government is not just talking. They're serious about getting those homes and making them available for our people. And we are seeing that. So kudos to the NDC administration. They're not just talking, they're doing. It's action. Action. And that is what we are seeing by the NDC administration. We know that a lot of work is being done. A lot of work is being done in Karaku and Petit Martinique, because first you must get all the government buildings and so on up and running. That is important. Very, very important, so that you can, start doing stuff. So I want to let you know that things are happening for Karaku and Petit Martinique.
Of the government's buildings on the islands of Karaku and Petit Martinique is very important to allowing for the continued provision of services and programs to residents. As such, the Ministry of Karaku and Petit Martinique Affairs and local government has started minimal operations at the Karaku Library in Hillsborough, with telephone services now available. Assistance for the restoration of buildings have been provided by the Guyana Defence Force. A Guyana Defence Force team headed by Major Clifton Sam has already covered the roofs of the administrative building and Karaku Police Station. Major Sam, noting the resilience and spirit of the people of Karaku and Petit Martinique, said he and his team are happy to help in the hurricane relief effort and in rebuilding the 13 square mile island. As part of their support, the government and people of Guyana have also provided building material.
Yes, that's very, very good. So, the government buildings are important. And I saw the Honorable Tevin Andrews posting, the hospital, the schools, the ministry, the main ministry in Karaku, and a number of other facilities that they're working on, and they're almost completed in terms of roof repairs and other things like that. I think it's a really good move by the government of Grenada. Things are happening. The NNP, they're out there giving you the impression that things are not happening for the people up there. But boy, I tell you, if you go to follow the NNP, you're going to be in trouble. All right, you're going to be in trouble. So I'm saying that things are happening.
Is now being provided to public officers and members of the public as the government of Grenada continues to assist in rebuilding homes on the island. The latest donation of materials in the hurricane burial relief efforts comes from the government and people of Guyana. Members of the Guyana Defence Force have been on the island for almost 2 months, assisting with rebuilding government housing facilities. They have completed the roof of the administrative building and are currently working on the installation of new windows. In the meantime, cleaning of the island under Project Pristine is providing jobs for close to 100 residents. Work also continues to fully restore electricity. The Grenada Electricity Services GRENLEC, with assistance from the Caribbean Electric Utility Services Corporation, CARILEC, has restored electricity to more than 800 homes and businesses. With water being a major concern, the National Water and Sewage Authority, NAWASA, continues to provide 600 gallons of free water to residents, while also filling tanks set up as water distribution points in the various communities.
Yeah, so things are happening for the people of Karaku and Petit Martinique. Don't worry, the NNP and the surrogates and all those folks out there. Because I told you earlier, the NNP is only interested in seeing bad things happen in Grenada, Karaku, and Petit Martinique. They want to see bad things happen because they believe if bad things happen, then they would get a chance to come back and they would just waltz their way back into power. That is what they believe. So I am saying to all of us, we must do what we can to prevent them from even tasting power again in this country. I want to, at this point, say that we received news that another male senator, Neelan Franklin, I think is his name, resigned. And we heard of Katisha Douglas resigning from the NNP side in the Senate. We expected those things to happen. It's not surprising because, the young people are not moving towards the NNP. They are moving away from the NNP because they realize the NNP is an old party, stuck in the old ways with all the old guards trying to position themselves, still fighting the younger ones. And it's showing up every single day. All right? Showing up every single day. I want to take the opportunity to thank all the folks who assisted me while in New York. I would not call your names. You know who you are. I already thanked you personally. All right? I already thank you personally. So I want to thank you sincerely. All the folks I met, I want to thank you. I went to a number of, places, business places too. I remember going to Popeyes and, I ordered my stuff, burger and I think a combo, something like that. And then I go to pay. When I get up to pay, close to the cashier, she said to me, "No, you're not paying. You don't have to pay." I said, "Why?" Then the person who was in charge of the floor, who's a Grenadian, a Karakunian, who's from Karaku, mother and son, said to me, "No, you don't have to pay. I will pay," meaning that she will pay. And she paid for my stuff. I went to McDonald's and a similar thing happened. I went to Macy's and a similar thing happened, right? Where, one or two people come up to me and they, Cam Jones, they listen to the program. I went to a number of places, but I visited so many homes while in New York. So many homes while in New York. I had a wonderful time. Every night, every day was just on the move. And it says something. It says something. Those on the other side, they can't do what I am doing. They just can't. They don't have what it takes. They're not well grounded like this. All right. So I'm saying that the connection, the relationship that I have forged over the many years, we continue to build from that. All right, or build on that. So I want to encourage you to continue to do what you're doing. I always say to you, once you get the opportunity, you come to Grenada, please register. All you need is a birth certificate or a valid passport. And if you come back home, get that and a bill where you're staying. It could be in the person's name or whatever, where you're staying and where you're from. Just bring that and you'll get registered. It's not hard. All right? So it's very important. Get registered. You come for funerals, you come for weddings, you come for vacation, you come for events and so on. Please take the opportunity to get registered so you can actually participate, all right, in the upcoming elections. That is important. So I want to encourage you to do that. So far, so good. Very, very impressed with the amount of people who have registered so far. And we want to encourage you to intensify that. Folks, again, I want to express my appreciation, my sincere appreciation. All the people who gave me stuff for my kids, who gave me stuff for myself, who brought me around, who take me here, who housed me, who fed me, who enjoyed the moment with me, who came to my events, right? I had a small event that I organized, kind of quick. Even if a lot of events were taking place in New York, still, it was very successful. Very, very successful. So I want to thank you very much, all the people who cook, who organized the DJ, the everything like that. DJ Screw, while I'm not going to call any names here, I had a big up DJ Screw. Your birthday will be very soon, yeah? DJ Screw, your birthday would be on the 18th. And I hope I would live to see that day so I can sing. Happy birthday to you. I'm a very good singer. All right? And I sing melodiously. Low tone, high tone, low tone, high tone. So DJ Screw, big up your whole self. Happy birthday in advance to you. Your birthday is on the 18th, but you'll be celebrating that on the 21st. All right? So we wish you all the best, DJ Screw. And all the other folks, you know who you are. I don't have to call your name, you know who you are. All right? Yeah, big up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you sincerely. Debs, thank you very much. You know, sometimes I don't want to call names, but sometimes I have to call certain names. Alo, Alwyn, big up your whole self. Michael, big up your whole self. Brian, big up your whole self, boy. Julie, big up your whole self. Stephen, Kathleen, big up your whole self. Catherine, you know, two Catherines, eh? Catherine, my auntie, Catherine Alexander. Big up your whole self. You and your husband. Manny, big up your whole self. Norma, big up your whole self. Norma Joseph, you know, just the whole squad. So when you start to call names, you have to kind of go and try to call all. All right? Yeah. But I tell you, you know who you are. All right? You know who you are. DJ Wax, big up your whole self. Thank you very much. Sharon, big up your whole self. Trevor Cox, big up your whole self. The whole squad, boy. I tell you, I mean, I know these people like a T. I could call them by name. All right? I could call them by name. Good. There are some people, you know, don't worry. You know who you are. I sent you personal messages. All right? I sent you personal messages thanking you for making my stay in New York a wonderful one, a really, really successful one. Thank you sincerely. All right? All the people from Karaku and Petit, Martinique, I love you all. Big up all your whole self. I love you all with all my heart. And the people from Grenada, I love you with all my heart out there in New York. I had a wonderful time. I mean, on the Eastern Parkway, on, you know, just name it. I enjoyed it all. When I walked through Brooklyn and I walked through, you know, throughout, I had a nice time. Everybody calling me, Kem Jones, as though I'm in Grenada. All right? Big up your whole self. Hannah, Jeremiah, I love you. Nice lady. You know, taking me out. I go Queens, I go Harlem, I go, you know, just name it. Bronx, Mount Vernon, and, you know, just name it. Big up all your whole self. All you made that thing nice for me. All you turned the thing up. All you take care of me. You know, I was taken care of every single day. You hear me? Pamela say, girl, you and the whole squad. Kevin and the whole squad. All right? Baby Lou, my cousin Baby Lou and Kevin, there, another Kevin. You know, the whole squad, you know, big up all your whole self. I love all you. You know, from getting on the airport in JFK, you know, coming back. There was 3 people, you know, in their immigration, you know, called TSA. Yeah, TSA. All right, 3 people. Kem Jones, hey, Kem Jones, how you doing? Boy, you know, they're hugging me. I was taken care of. Right? When I got on the airport here again, same love. Leaving from Grenada to New York, same love. Same love everywhere. Just love across the board. Big up all your whole self. You hear me? I drink, I eat, I dance, I wine. I had a damn good time. I had a damn good time. We had a marvelous time. Every house I go, every backyard, you know, they just can't do it like Kem Jones. You know, don't worry them. They can't do it like Kem Jones because the love is real. The vibe's nice. Right? It's just pure love from the people of Karaku and Petit Martinique. Watch me, all your family. From the people of Grenada out there in New York. All you watch. I love all you. Bad. All right? So, DJ Wax, yeah. His birthday is, no, the DJ Screw. But it's so much of unique names. DJ Screw. DJ Wax is Leo's son. They played at my event. They turn it up. All right? DJ Screw, your birthday coming up the 18th. All right? I will send a strong one for you up there, the 18th. All right? Nice, DJ Wax. His birthday. And you keep it up the birthday on the 21st. All right? The 21st of September. You know, it's just good people. He's from Petit Martinique. Glenroy Bethel from Petit Martinique, yeah, man. Good vibes. I just love the people. You know, the way they treat me, the way they show love, the way they appreciate, man. Watch. I went to New York with 1 carry-on and a backpack. When I coming back, it was about what? How many carry-on? About 3 check-in bags and carry-on and backpack. And because, you know, people come up to me and say, this is for your 2 kids. This is for your 2 girls. This is for you. This is for this. You just love. Pure love. Just love. Right? In a short time, I just say, well, I have an event in a basement. No for now vibes. Organized, thing nice. I love all you. The love I get, very few people will get that love. Everywhere. I go everywhere. Here at home and abroad, everywhere. And when I go to Canada, it will be the same thing. When I go to Miami, it will be the same thing. When I go to New Jersey, same thing. When I go to Georgia, same thing. Zeri, Zoe, hey, Zoe, huh? You want to come inside? Open and come. Because I'm wrapping up. Come, open and come. That's Zoe. She wants to come inside. Cam, I want to come inside. Right? You want to come inside? Open the door. Open the door. You want to come inside? You plain woman, open the door. Yeah, so she wants to come inside. All right. Yeah, just pure love. And I think it's always important to thank the people. Zoe, 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 come on, come. Zoe, you want to come inside? Come inside. And you can just close back there. Come and say hi. You go back out. Come and say hi. Come. Pass this way. And say hi. You only sucking all the pinnacle. Come. How much pinnacle you suck? Huh? One pinnacle?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. If you're sucking too much of pinnacle, come and say hi. All right? Hi, Zoe. Zoe saying hi.
Hi.
Right, and hi and bye.
Hi, bye.
Right. How old is Zoe? How old are you?
She said.
So how much years you have?
Yes.
How much you have? 2.
2.
Your sister has 6, not you. Right? When is your birthday?
My birthday go.
Your birthday gone already, but when is it? What month?
Me at 3.
You have 2 years. When is your birthday? In March or February?
February.
Oh, February, right. Good. Yeah, you know. How old are you? 2 years or 7 years?
7
2, right. Good.
2.
Nice. So say bye to the folks. Tell them bye, right. So they're watching you. How are your sister, Zeli? Where is Zeli?
Lily, she's sucking she
She's sucking she pennacle?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. So tell Zeli bye. All right? Good. Nice. So that was Zoe there, right? Which way you going there? Why? All right, that was Zoe. So Zoe gone. Right. So folks, it's always a vibes.
Mommy.
Open. You can open it. Turn it. Not so, yeah, the other way. Open it for Zozo. Zeli? Open. No, don't do that. They open it for you. They will open for you. All right? Where's Zeli? Zeli, come and say hi. Come. You say hi already. Come, Pastor. Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, that's Zoe. That's Zeli. All right? Nice. So Zeli, say hi. All right, go on. Right, so nice. Yeah, so folks, again, I want to wish you all the best. I want to thank the folks out there in New York for that's good, for treating me well, for showing the love. The vibes was nice. We had a wonderful time. Alwyn, yeah, but Alwyn's like my brother, you know. Alo, Uncle Alo. Yeah, so it's a good vibes. I really love that. Good vibes. I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. You treated me well. You've always done so. I'm eternally grateful to you, all the folks who just showed up at the event, who came, who dance, who eat, who bring food, who bring corn, who bring that is watch. You think all you easy? All you ain't joking, you know? Yeah, all you ain't easy. All you ain't easy. All your vibes. Real vibes. Right? What I love about the folks, the food was free. All right? And folks just brought food and brought corn and brought this and brought that and brought juice and just pure love. Pure love in the basement. We had a wonderful time. A really great time. And I am eternally thankful and grateful to you. You have always showed me love. You have always shown that, I remember I'm home and a good friend called me, where I was in New York. And she said, come, you'll meet me X and Y place. All right? So I went to KFC. All right? You know who you are. You doesn't want me to call your name. And I'm not calling your name, So when KFC, we met there. And then I took another stop. So I went all the way to King's Plaza. And then I met another beautiful lady there. She brought me there to meet that beautiful lady who was waiting for me. And she said, Kim Jones, that envelope here is yours. but I want to treat you to buy up some stuff for your kids, right? And your family. So she brought me there and we, buy up and thing. And then the next day, Grace, I say Grace, Grace, I love you. Grace is my family, Grace, we tight. Grace, yeah. Grace say, boy, come by, today is my birthday, Grace birthday, you can imagine that? Grace birthday, Lord. Grace birthday, instead the woman go and enjoy she birthday. Grace decided she come with me. Huh? The woman take Kim Jones, and she brought me in famous footwear. Somewhere there, famous footwear. That's Gateway Mall. And she said, Kim, just go in there and take, a couple shoes that you want, that you think go be. So I took the first one. I said, well, that is all I want. I don't want more. She said, no, take a next one. So I took another one. And then we walk in, come on. She said, take a next one again. Yeah. And take another one. I said, oh, gum. Yeah, so Grace, big up your whole self, We had a wonderful time. A really, really good time. All right, I tell you. And then I could tell you about another lady, another gentleman, another 3, 4, 5 people. Just love. And when I speak about those things, watch me, them NMP does get vexed. Vex is all your face. So what? Are you too damn jealous? Mind all your damn business. It's good people looking out for good people. You understand? Pure love. The vibe just nice. Nice, nice. Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, it's just love and more love and more love. I went to an event and there was a senior government person there from the United States. And then somebody introduced me as a minister of government. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not no minister. I'm just Kim Jones. Talk show host in Grenada. Right? Influencer to a certain extent, but that's it. Simple. And then he started to laugh. And I said, that's who I am. Simple guy. But the love I get, some of those ministers can't get it. They would never be able to get it. And I just want to be frank with you. The love is real, home and abroad. So I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right? Yeah, I remember going, Pam, I remember you brought me in the backyard. There, girl, I sang melodiously. When they heard me say, Ude, Ude, oh. Ude, Ude, oh. Yabada-bada-badoya. Yabada-bada-badoya. I started to sing the Congo man. They never knew I had that in me, I could bust a party, karaoke and so on, but the vibe was nice. Really nice. All right? Close. Yeah, the vibe was nice, and I'm really appreciative of that. You just love the food, the drinks. Pam, your saltfish tastes good. You remember Pam? She does a good saltfish sauce. Pam, your saltfish tastes good, girl. The saltfish sauce tastes good. All right. Yeah, we were kicks it and so on, young men and so on, young women. We had a wonderful time. All right. The folks by the tree house. Big up all your whole self. All right. Big up all your whole self. We had a wonderful time out there. I want to big you all up. You all always look out for me. I walked through Brooklyn as though I was in Grenada. Vehicle passing. Cam Jones. All about Cam Jones, right? Gabby Bernard. Akim was a boy. You had the whole squad, we had a nice time. I went out, you all took me out. It was wonderful, right? Gabby Bernard, yeah, you're my pal, right? Schoolmates and so on, yeah, it was wonderful. It's wonderful, yeah. So I'm here, Pam, your saltfish tastes nice. Saltfish sauce, yeah. I know all you to thing in all yourself. Yeah, that was the chant out there, yeah. All you two, stop it. Yeah. If she's listening now, she would laugh because that was the extempo in his extempo or parang at that particular venue, Anyways, yeah. So Sparrow is my cousin, Sparrow had to call my deceased grandfather, Captain Crow, uncle. All right. So my deceased grandfather was Slinger Francisco's uncle. That close, right? Yeah, some people don't know that. All right, I'm a grandma man. Sparrow is a grandma man. All right, nice. So, folks, I want to wish you all the best. And take good care. Take good care. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'll be back with you as usual tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. until 9. Then during the nighttime, same thing. We did not set up the new equipment as yet. We have the new equipment for Karaku and for Grenada. But now I am back. We would expedite that process. All right, now that I'm back, we'll expedite that process in Karaku and in Grenada. So we're trying to get that set up in Karaku and in Grenada. And the people on the radio, in their vehicle, their cars, their bus, and so on, they will hear us. They will hear us nice and clear, and because we have a more powerful system. It's brand new. The vibes will be nice. All right. The infrastructure is already there in Karaku and in Grand Tang. So things are well set. All right. So take good care, folks. Bye for now. Big good. Peace and love. Peace and love. And when I talk about the new equipment, I want to thank the people. Again, thank the people who gave financially to get the new equipment for Vibes FM 101.3 and 106.3. We are eternally grateful. Kim the King and I and all the people who are lovers of Vibes FM, we are eternally grateful for the assistance and the support. Folks, it's always good to say thanks. And remember, be very careful with a person, with a naked person who would offer you a shirt. All right? Be very careful. Anytime a naked person offers you a shirt, think twice. Because why didn't put that shirt on their backs? Why they didn't clothe themselves? All right? Think about that. Bye for now.